Athearn is pleased to announce a new run of the Athearn Genesis EMD GP38-2. For this run, we're going to include the following roads: 1990s era Burlington Northern, including road numbers 2108 and 2343. Burlington Northern repainted several of its reliable GP38-2 units into the whiteface scheme starting in 1989. These models will feature RS3L horns mounted on the cab roof, standard range dynamic brakes, EMD style plow, mushroom vent on nose, and ditch lights. Later 1990s era Burlington Northern Santa Fe, road numbers 2108 and 2343. After the BNSF merger of 1995, the road's power was gradually patched with the new owner's initials. Renumbering and patching happened slowly. It was common in the late 1990s and early 2000s to find units running around still in their predecessor roads' colors and road numbers. These models will feature RS3L horns mounted on the cab, standard range dynamic brakes, EMD style plow, mushroom vent on nose, and ditch lights. (1979) as delivered Sioux Line, unit numbers 4416, 4420, and 4421. Sioux Line units 4416 through 25 were constructed in May of 1979 and painted in the classic red and white hockey stick scheme. The units lacked dynamic brakes, which was typical for the Sioux Line GP38-2s, except for the former Milwaukee Road units. These models will feature a late Phase 2B body with Q fans, non-dynamic with additional grav irons on engine compartment roof, winterization hatch over the number 1 radiator fan, large snowplow, cab-mounted strobe light, angled paper air filter box, simulated stainless steel kick plates on cab steps, and a rectangular cab vent. Later mid-2000s era Prime for Grime Sioux Line, including road numbers 4417 and 4425. In 1990, CP gained full control of the Sioux Line Corporation. It had previously owned most of the common stock, about 56%. Starting in the 2000s, the Sioux Line was consolidated into the CP system. However, many units remained in their Sioux Line paint 4 decades after. These Prime for Grime models will feature front and rear ditch lights, replacement battery box doors, as well as other general details like other Sioux Line units in this release. Four 1970s era Boston and Maine units, including Bicentennial Unit number 200 and as delivered units 201, as well as 203 and 212. Boston and Maine 201 through 212 were delivered in the winter of 1973. Unit number 212 was renumbered 200 and was repainted in an attractive red, white, and blue scheme in which to celebrate the nation's bicentennial. These models will feature a Phase 1A body, no dynamic brakes, EMD style plow, 3,600 gallon fuel tank, and Blomberg M style trucks. 1990s era Kansas City Southern, including road numbers 4029, 4030, and 4031. KCS acquired several former TP&W GP38-2s in the 1990s. They were later renumbered into the 1900 series to make way for the new SD70 Ace units. Many continue in service today. These models will feature former TP&W units, Phase 2 body, no dynamic brakes, angled paper air filter box, gyrolight on nose, and 2,600-gallon fuel tanks. Four road numbers for 1970s era Rock Island, including road numbers 4300, 4310, 4319, and 4325. The bankruptcy blue paint scheme first appeared on the Rock Island in 1976, approximately 1 year after the road had filed for bankruptcy. First appearing on the GP38-2s, this flashy paint scheme was generally believed to be an effort to improve the corporate image. Many of these 4300 series locomotives displayed names on the sides of their cabs, commemorating cities, states, a person, or a group of people. These models will feature an as-delivered appearance, 5-chime horn, 2,600-gallon fuel tank, and coupler cut levers with looped ends. Three road numbers for 2000s era Iowa Interstate, including road numbers 700, 703, and 706. The Iowa Interstate is a Class II regional railroad operating out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Serving their namesake state as well as Illinois and Nebraska, they have connections with all of the Class I U.S. carriers. Iowa Interstate has a fleet of 17 GP38-2s, all of Penn Central heritage. These models will feature a Phase 1A body, ditch lights, EMD style plow, 2,600-gallon fuel tank, Blomberg B trucks, and stripe placement on cab steps, which varies by road number. Three road numbers for 1990s era EMD leasing, including road numbers 769, 779, and 782. EMD Leasing acquired several former Conrail GP38-2s for their lease fleet. Some units received a patched-out solid blue scheme, while others were painted in the white and blue leasing scheme. These units will feature a Phase 1A body, standard range dynamic brakes, 2,600-gallon fuel tank, Blomberg B trucks, and different paint schemes for each prototype road number. And four road numbers for as-delivered 1973 Lehigh Valley, including road numbers 314, 316, 318, and 319. As a follow-up to their GP38AC locomotives, the Lehigh Valley 38-2s 314 through 325 were constructed in 1973. These units could be found anywhere on the main line, from Buffalo, New York to Jersey City, New Jersey. These units were strong performers, either handling long strings of mixed freight or leading Lehigh Valley's famous Apollo or Mercury trains. These models will feature an as-delivered 1973 appearance, wire radiator grills, EMD snowplow on front, hose tray and footboards on rear, Leslie 3-chime horn, 3,200-gallon fuel tank, and straight coupler cut levers. DCC-ready models feature quick plug-and-play technology with 21-pin NEM connector. DCC and sound-equipped models will feature an onboard DCC decoder with Tsunami 2 sound with dual-cube speakers. These models will also feature lit number boards as well as class lights. For a complete list of features, please select the link in the video description below. Pre-order the Athearn Genesis EMD GP38-2 model through your Athearn dealer by Friday, November 28th.